You do the same fucking thing!
Okay, I don't care. Hi.
You do the same thing! Nah, you're not getting away from this. I don't care for live right now. You do the same thing that I just did off stream, okay?
I know. I hum along to the music too.
I was like, we literally did the same thing in call at the same time before on a whole different game.
I know.
You are not slick.
I'm not. Anyway, hi. We're doing Danganronpa today. I pinged in my Discord server, right? Yes, we did.
Let's hope you did.
I did. I did. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Actually, no,
Everything's
we're
fine.
in Danganronpa. Everything is certainly not fine.
Everything is not fine. Oh dear. Well,
Hey, Link, yes, we back with more Rhombus time for sure.
alright. Dingus Roomba game.
I love that's our way of saying it now on your streams. It's Dingus Roomba.
And yours was Dang It Grandpa, right?
No, mine was Ding Dong Rhombus.
Ding Dong Rhombus. I forget. I forgot
Because
everything.
I took that one from Kyle. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take that. That's pretty good.
Yep. Your turn of phrase has been co-opted. Okay. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all
Oh yeah,
there...
this is trial number 2, right? Or
3.
appears!
Yeah, 3.
Why are there 2 of them?
Oh yeah, there's 2 fuckers this time. I forgot about that.
Why are there 2 of them? Ethan, why are there 2 of them?
You'll find out why.
Oh, great.
Hold on, give me one moment, because I need to make sure I don't blow the crap out of my mic.
Okay. Also, they're holding hands.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome on, Link. Laguna, good to see you. I would never miss
Link and
this
Laguna.
class trial. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the easiest class trial out of all of them.
Yeah.
It is also a pretty annoying one in some points in terms of what happens.
Because the suspect, Twin Tail, set up a highly elaborate crime and then decided to frame the dumbest person here. So that was a good idea.
You know what's funny? It's that you actually predicted this way before you even started playing this game, that they were the person who, like, was the Blacken for this chapter, and you forgot.
Bruh.
Alright. Should be good to do this now.
They framed Yasuhiro. Biggest
All right.
dumbass.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Multiplication? It just looks that way because of an illusion!
Aiden, you're kind of peeking.
It's of an illusion!
There you go.
Better.
That's a lot better.
Who?
Thank you.
Shaggy. Yasuhiro.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I multiplied. That's what we call an anime as an after image.
Nobody cares.
Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
None of them, because you're not real and this is just a figment of my imagination. Whew. Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along?
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
No fun, you guys. Well, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Or, I guess, pain elevator.
Doesn't have as much of a ring to it, you're right.
Whatever, it's a work in progress, alright? I'll see you guys down there.
Go back to
Wah!
the drawing board, you stupid bear.
Let's go.
The anime version lap. Well, yeah, Laguna, you know ball. Hell yeah. I love doing his anime voice way more than his game voice. The second I played Danganronpa 1, then watched the anime afterwards, and I like heard how he laughed. That's how I did it for every other game we've done him in. It's
Aye.
okay then, shall we?
Please.
Like, hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
None of us are.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
Oh, Hina, sweet summer child.
You sweet summer child.
What the heck?
I told you already, like, I didn't do it, for serious!
That reminds me, do you ever find the other costume? Or the note?
Like, well, no, but...
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Hey, this isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
No, Celeste didn't die, Link.
No, she's alive.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. Never thought I'd be saying that to something you said. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives.
I'll always agree that Byakuya is the most annoying motherfucker on the planet, but he is one of the smarter characters in this whole shebang.
He actually has half a brain cell, which is
More
a
than
new
you can say
record
than
for
the
this
rest
crowd.
of the tiers. Yeah, more than you can say than the rest of the characters here.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. My controller got unplugged. Hang on.
Good going, babe.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That actually reminds me, I should probably buy mine now at some point, because I still haven't done that.
Yeah. Okay. Doobie-doobie-doo. I think my controller's plugged in now. Okay. The one who killed Hifumi...
It should say it on your screen.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. I got it. We're fine. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. I know exactly who it is. And it's not the menacing-looking serial killer with the braids in the corner. Not you.
Yes, yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it! Okay. Do what? I'm not interested. What do you have to say for yourself? It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time. Someone among us? Yep. Once everyone was aboard, we descend into the abyss. And the steel box began to move. I'm sorry, Kyle. I hope you're okay. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Makoto, you're such a drama queen. But also it makes sense for the situation we're in. So, eh.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Because of you.
Like why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
Wah?
Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute!
Dude, you are about as cute as a cockroach. Get out of here. Ugh.
This reminds me of the Mr. Grinch song. You're as cuddly as a cactus, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, this thing's probably about as cuddly as a cactus, too.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me! Of course I'm gonna start it! Smart Alec. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break now, would I?
Yoo-hoo!
I would never hold you out on like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats now!
I was half expecting a commercial break bit after this. Like another Monokuma tier.
Yeah, I was expecting that too.
Yeah. And so the curtain opened once again. Deadly judgment, da-da-da-da-da, deadly, 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 deadly! Yes, I want to save the video game. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a lot of SP, don't I? Time limit.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, because you have a lot more spells. No, spells. A lot more skills you can equip this time.
Yeah, bibbidi bobbidi boo, breathing technique.
Welcome to Demon Slayer.
So hello, Super Jake and Space Ghost. If car alarms played ice cream van music, more people would pay attention when they go off. Seriously. But then they would come to be associated with that, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Volkswagen in 1959 actually had a coffee maker for the car. It would plug into the cigarette lighter outlet and it came with a magnetic porcelain cup. Huh. Wonder where those all are now.
Why can't I not see these chats?
They're on the short form version of the stream.
Oh, you're doing that again.
Yeah, I thought I may as well. Already equipped that. What else do I have? Okay, well I have the max equipped that I can because these are my only skills. Let's go over the evidence a little bit. Now I gotta moderate 2 streams. Aiden's here too, it'll be fine. Go to the head is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon.
What happened with you moderating Link anyway? What happened with that?
Because I wanted them to be mod in order to avoid Deltarune spoilers. Because I'm pretty sure somebody sent a spoiler in one of the streams, I don't even know what it was, and they got bonked by Link, who I made the mod.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Harp was found in the repository, moved Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving bloodstains. Whoop. Dolly has the blood on the wheels. Fumi's glasses were clean. One of them was washed. Only from the repository side. It was locked. So it could have only been unlocked from the inside.
But yeah, Link, you take care of modding on the short side. I'll take care of it on the horizontal side.
Tower track. Cleaning cloth. That was just used. Fumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Hina left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. They weren't gone for more than a minute or 2. In the dining hall. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Blueprints, okay. Costume. Not be able to see their waist or bend at, see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. That must have been the time of death, just past 6 o'clock. Small scrap of paper, and the note Hifumi had. Equipment room at 6 a.m. Okay, no handbooks for use in carrying out the markers. Okay, let's do this.
It does kind of suck that the dual streaming on YouTube kind of sucks.
A basic explanation of the. If you can. Now then.
Yeah.
To begin with.
We're seeing Yadami or Monokuma's yapping.
I was saying Monokuma's yapping.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was saying that I hate that like dual streaming is just like it should theoretically be a good idea to do on YouTube, but in reality it kind of sucks.
Yeah. It's certainly
like it's not as helpful as people would think it'd be.
Yeah. I'm doing that anyway, just because I can.
I mean, yeah, all your streams are going to be unlisted anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, to be fair.
True.
We already know who did it. Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
You're really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Hanger.
Everything
in the
you
dining
found in
hall.
your room. The
It's Y to
blueprints,
shoot, right?
The suit parts, they are all proof enough that you
Yeah, it's
are
Y
the
to shoot.
culprit.
Well, in your case now, triangle.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know
everything
anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Okay, there's only one spot.
Yeah. Hey, you just gotta figure out which bullet to use.
Everything
I
you
wonder
found in
which
your
bullet
room.
I should use.
The blueprints, the suit parts.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
The handwriting is off.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He has
That's
a
a
point.
fact.
He has a point.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me. This little...
So? Who?
The Illuminati? Really? Is that what we're doing? Sure, Makoto.
I love that that's an answer you can actually pick in this one.
I did actually pick it. I hit the button by accident.
Oh my god. I didn't even check that. I was looking at other stuff on my screen.
I'm very smart.
You
Oh my
goober.
I'm not a goober, you're a goober.
Oh, you a goofy goober,
No.
yeah.
Okay. Let's click the right option this time.
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
This is some Ace Attorney stuff. I mean, yeah, it does have to do with courtrooms and trials and
Hey,
stuff.
stop trying to boss us around.
So if you think about it, this is basically...
Act.
I think if you think about it, Ace Attorney and this are basically the same game, right?
No, a lot of people would very much not disagree on that fact.
What?
But
are you
they're still
kidding?
gonna be
But
fun
they
to
both
play,
have
though.
Courtrooms and trials and stuff.
There's a lot more different, and I know you know this.
Come on,
in a
Aiden.
way, it's actually kind of good that we don't have to do voice acting sometimes, because it gives us a chance to breathe for our voices.
Yes, we can. Well, we can breathe in between saying lines.
But you get what I mean. We don't have to always do the voices for this part of the game.
Yes, fair enough. I am also just getting over being sick, so I guess this is somewhat
That is
of a
also very
benefit for this
true.
as well.
Yeah, that's why I was partially if we want to do Rhombus today, that's all up to you if you feel like you can. Especially since we're not going to be going too crazy with voices this stream.
Yeah. Except one has a crazy murdering bear and one has Maya Fey. Which one wins? Is that obvious? Obviously Maya Fey wins. You could easily beat a murderous bear in a fight. Are you kidding?
No, Maya would just get framed for murder like she does in every fucking game.
Yeah, true. The bear would frame her for murder.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Tell them yourself, Togami. Yeah. It must have been the tarp.
I got it!
Also, yes, Laguna. His face does look like a toe. They must have been... Oh. That and the dolly. No?
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude? Exactly, my thoughts exactly.
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Yes, this is our protagonist. This is the MC Makoto Naegi himself.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Hey, Luciano, welcome in.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Pretty sure, yeah.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
But it
Is
did.
it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
I should say the same thing about you.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Along with Kyoko, I have carried the class trials. Excuse me? Never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change your mind. I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Bullet time battles. I forget what this is.
You'll see what it is.
And when oh, this is the rhythm game, ain't it? See your ammo count. X. I think that's this one. This button and tempo marker. Okay. Bruh. Okay. I forget how to do this.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
I forget how to do this.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
It's A to lock on, Y to shoot, X
Do
to
your
reload.
worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So
Damn it.
pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
God damn, babe, what is going on?
You are a
I
fool.
don't know where the
Lies will get you
tempo
nowhere.
markers are.
Do your
Damn it.
worst.
How do I fix this?
How do you fix what?
Shut up.
How are you supposed to fix what, babe?
Is this really the end for...
Okay, so use this to reload, this to shoot, this to lock on. Okay.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yeah, use whatever's your most down face button. Use your square to reload, and use your triangle to shoot.
Okay.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your
Sure?
worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Brother.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
Gosh.
There you go.
I cannot agree.
Yeet.
This should prove it.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to remember to reload when there's nothing there.
I did press the button.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
A game where the MC isn't just expressed through text the whole game while everyone else gets VAs? No, no, no. Our boy is an actual character, not just a thing for us to project onto.
When I found the dolly in the repository,
And he's an
one
idiot.
of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Does Celeste really hate me that much? Yes. Yes, she does.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
Why don't the Hope Speak Academy students just use Celestials to escape the school? Are they still... She just...
I'm not sure that really
She
matters.
just uses the drills to dig through the floor or through the walls. Oh my gosh, that is a funny visual.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
So they couldn't use the dolly.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is
Oh.
bend over.
You can't bend over. Honk.
No, that's wrong. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were
Didn't have to
wearing that
stoop
suit,
so low.
do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember? When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
That would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Yeah, but we had to help Hero out of the suit. Yeah, you can't take it off.
John! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
Last on the back.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said? So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yep.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
And so are you.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Well, it was said that he skipped several grades, didn't he, Laguna? He skipped several grades, so he ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And
Let's
soon
split up,
after
gang.
that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
and then at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Okay. Let's play the game again.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
What are my controls again?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Not sure how this helps. Oh shoot, I have to absorb things.
So,
I forgot about that.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
I think I clone it with this
or
button.
perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the number.
I can... Oh, that's not the right button. I can clone this. Yeah, there we go.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Chipmunk voices are very funny.
I wonder if... Or perhaps it was... We already know what order Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the number.
It's true that while Taka's death...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Why? Okay.
So, I wonder if... Or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed in.
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha. Are we sure about that?
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Oh yeah, the watch. What? Oh, wristwatch. Whoop. Right. There we go.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
It was still working.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Clever.
Now,
Not
if
clever
Taka
enough.
was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Flashback, flashback, flashback.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
The heck
Then
did
we all
Kyoko
ran
go?
down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all
mean, if
have
you had
rock-solid
evidence for it,
alibis for when
would
we
have been a
heard
solid
Hifumi
theory.
scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Yeah, but she was still passed out when we got back.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have
And
done
also
the
she-
same with Hifumi's body.
She has twig arms.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
But what if the dead body got up and walked away?
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said, his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Yeah, the Makoto and Kyoko is kind of silly. I like her accent, though. It's funny.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Yep.
The dead body moved on its own?
Yeah, he was a zombie. Obviously.
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Yeah, because his glasses got cleaned off. What? I'll have to absorb another thing. That doesn't make any sense.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
That happened
Hifumi's
simultaneously.
dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually...
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong.
No, Link Master.
Was the body
Hifumi got
discovery
up and
announcement
walked
that
away.
was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the
Oh,
same
and the-
time that Taka's
On the
body
thing he
was
went
found.
off when we found them both together, right?
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
It was.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
The answer is yes.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Yep.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
That was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it!
Da-da-da!
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Someone called Celeste's hair drills, but they're clearly tires. We'll find out. What material are they made of, Aiden?
What's going on?
What material are Celeste's hair drills made out of, really?
It didn't seem weird at the time.
Probably a lot of
But
silicone.
it contradicts what Monokuma
Yeah, true.
just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
You gotta admit, it's funny.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Glasses.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
You're pointless. 39 buried, 0 found. What if one of them was still conscious and died later after finding the other body? Yep, Hifumi was still conscious.
Well, here's one thing.
We found
we
him
do
proper dead in the equipment room.
know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Are you sure about that?
No, that's wrong.
Are you sure about that?
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Where is it? Here.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
She left.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess.
I highly doubt
don't wanna hear all
anyone
that.
but Hifumi would
Sorry.
have brought something
Sorry,
like this to
Nina.
school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Sure about that?
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... what exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes then he stands up and walks out on his own two, and with that, the impossible task of moving.
But then, if he was just pretending to be... What was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still
you ain't
alive
wrong,
at
Jill.
that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
No troubling, Master.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Doo-ba-doo, the one who moved.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
He was
But
an accomplice.
That means
Dun,
he
dun,
took
dun.
part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Wait,
Oh, absolutely.
there's more.
The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, what did he steal? Oh, yeah. Because these are the two halves.
I got it!
Or not halves, but...
You're talking about the
You get what
note
I mean,
Hifumi
right?
had hidden
You
away,
get what I mean.
aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Ugh.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Ah! That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
Yeah, she didn't send out spam mail.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Me. Hifumi's pants?
I got it!
Bruh.
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to...
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What do you want?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy! Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time? Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
Oh, shit.
What time did it say to meet?
Just after 6 a.m.
6 a.m., I believe.
And Taka's
The
what?
time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Are you sure?
No, that's
Are you
wrong.
sure about that? I don't think you're sure about that.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone
Psychopath.
used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, What was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Every time they mention Taka being dead, I frown a lot. Yeah. Poor Taka, he didn't deserve this.
Huh?
Just after he had his
He
bro
stole
ripped
it?
away from him, too. But yeah, hello, Purple Sauce, how you doing?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Maybe the other half of the note in his hand. Doo-doo-doo. Da-da-da-da.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
They match up
Yup.
perfectly.
They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip,
That failed.
leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Rest in peace, Taka. You were so very Taka. He certainly was.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
We found his corpse.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Honestly, Taka was one of the only other guys I tolerated. Along with Chihiro, who I didn't find out was a guy until the end of chapter 2, so shrug.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have
I
been
also liked
killed
Corn
not
Cob.
long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too.
That don't make
There's
no
something
sense.
that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
I'm surprised that hero actually has a brain.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Aiden,
What's going on?
do you think Byakuya should have had a British accent?
Nah.
Yeah.
He's already enough of a pompous bitch already.
Yeah, true.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
What about the hammer that got washed?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Yeah, there it is.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Yeah, but that would have been bigger.
murdergear.com/hammertime for more
Murder gear.
info.
Well, one thing
Nobody
seems
cares
pretty
about the
clear.
product placement.
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, that's
Oh
wrong.
my god, Jill. Jill is hilarious.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was
Is that
something
an actual
completely
website? Hold
different.
on. Murdergear.com/hammertime. Please tell me this is an actual website. Murdergear.com/hammertime. Damn it! Page not found. Rip.
But seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of
I'm
grit
sad
and
that's not a
debris.
real website. Hey, there we go.
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
As it had blood on it.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
True, but
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
we already used this though. We're gonna have to absorb something.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right?
There were
In
two
this
murders.
case, however,
Oh.
there were two murders.
Oh, dang it.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible.
No, that's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
Makoto, you are so stupid.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people
That's
could
where
act as
alter
each
ego
other's
went.
accomplices
Son
to
of
commit
a-
two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Used it as a bribe.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target, and then to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning.
I understand how an accomplice could
Yeah,
be
she is pretty
involved,
good at this.
But then
She's
who was
making
the
us
one
carry,
pulling
which is
Hifumi's
funny.
strings?
Although I suppose that is by virtue of us being, you know, the player, the one who has to
Problem
interact with the thing the most.
right now.
Pintail bitch. Where are you? Oh, bah. I didn't know we could
Here's
select
my
a dead
answer.
person. Hello
was
there.
Celeste.
I do not speak Japanese. Please talk in English. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, you can't actually pick dead people for some reason.
Maybe that'll come up.
So I'm the suspicious individual now.
Hang on a minute.
am
I will actually be right back. Aiden, can you be entertaining, please?
Sure. Hope everybody's having a good day today with stream so far. Like I said before, this class trial is definitely like not the craziest one, just kind of there, to be honest. Like it's still a good chapter overall, but I just don't really. I definitely understand why people say it's one of the more lackluster chapters. It's nothing really all that crazy. Don't time them out. Just yeah. So no, don't time them out, Link. Don't. Okay. So they can't be here in the chat. So if they do like continuously type more, then we will probably just kick them out. But if they're not gonna do it, then we'll kick them out. Like right now, just leave them be. Just leave them be. The trial is very funny, so it is still overall it is still a good chapter. I'm translating these messages and it's not making any sense at all. Let me see this. Yeah, it seems like they're talking about some sort of story, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this then. just because of the fact that they're not even like saying anything actually important. Yeah, we're just gonna time them out. I thought they were actually saying like important stuff, but no, they're just reciting a story that we cannot fucking say, or that we don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, just leave them out of here.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
You're a joke to society, Ludin bitch. Anyhow, hi, I'm back.
Hey.
Hello. Last troll.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him.
I mean, you basically made him your personal servant with the whole milk tea scene.
That I would go with intent.
How is that not interacting with them?
Brain, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Exactly. Okay, that's more Japanese, I do believe. What the heck is going on?
Why the fuck is there just a random amount of people that are Japanese just coming in here?
I have no idea.
If it's the same story again, I'm just gonna boot them. Oh, never mind. This is Chinese this time.
Oh, it's Chinese? Okay.
Alright, this one I'm just gonna outright ban.
Yeah, bye. Sorry,
Because
dude.
we timed that one out so quickly and then another one comes in. Yeah, no.
Yeah, bye-bye. Accent break? I mean, yeah, she did this earlier, didn't she, in the cafeteria?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Make it sub only for the time being? I'm afraid I don't know how to do that. Hang on.
Nah.
Yeah, if another person comes in, then... yeah. If another person comes in, then I'll do that, but I think for now, we'll just leave it as regular. Okay, anyway.
Pardonnez-moi.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
No, other people screamed, I'm pretty sure, too. Yes.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit.
Another one?
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm making things sub only. Sorry.
Bro.
Now in the chat, you gotta subscribe.
I hate doing that, but it's like, what else can we fucking do with these kinds of people?
Yeah. Hold on a minute, I'm changing my settings. The settings in here as well.
Yeah, it's just fucking story stuff every single time with that.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Alright, let's continue. Okay, there
Yeah,
we go.
hopefully this just stops after a while, 'cause this is annoying as hell.
Alright, continue.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Hate this guy.
Sorry.
As he said,
Makoto, have a
only
backbone,
Celeste and
have a
Hifumi
backbone, my
ever
dude.
laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yep.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
One of my favorite Togami moments. Ugh. I don't know. The fact that this guy even exists makes me want to vomit.
we headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said? Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yep.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Honestly, I'm amazed that plan even worked.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up. Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Dun dun dun.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Could have heard it all the way in China.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead, Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
This looks like Ace Attorney. That's what I was saying earlier, duh. Obviously it's Ace Attorney.
I don't believe it.
Obviously
everything-
it's Ace Attorney.
The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then
That was a ploy too.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Starts to look a lot like your face.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh,
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
yeah, my thoughts exactly. What are
I'm
you doing?
talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Yeah, Makoto is a far cry from Phoenix Wright, but you know what? He's still kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, there it is.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
She wasn't part of that party.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
I wanted to go live on Twitch, but my computer has proven time and time again that it couldn't handle it, so just on YouTube, vertical and horizontal, right now, Zane Needle. One of these days, I may be live on Twitch again, but today is not that day.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense.
Thank you for asking. How are you
It was completely
doing?
out of place.
Also, the chat is sub-only because some, I think, bots were coming in and putting random stories in Japanese and Chinese. Weird stuff.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
So if you're new here, you should subscribe in order to chat and say hello.
You hear that, Celeste?
They have to
Everyone's
be
having some
subscribed to
trouble
you to be able to chat
understanding.
right now.
Could you repeat
That's what I
you
just said. Subscribe to say hello.
No, I'm saying, isn't Zane... Are they already typing in your
Yes,
chat?
Zane's already subscribed, but I'm saying that to anybody who may not potentially not be subscribed.
Okay, the way you said that, it sounded like they weren't subbed. It's like, how the fuck
Okay,
are they
well,
talking then?
If you're really not the culprit,
I know,
you
I
shouldn't
know.
have any problem repeating it, right?
Yeah, this is okay. We'll have to get another one.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Okay, so that's what we need to shoot.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be.
We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Damn it! I'm forgetting how to shoot.
And that is all I said.
Bruh.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh, I needed to absorb that again. Dagnabbit!
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to. We are going to die.
all going to
And
die
that is
here.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Copy. What is this game about? Basically, evil animatronic bear trapped us in a school and told us to murder our fellow classmates in order to get out. And we have to get away with the murder, too.
They must really enjoying the sight of us standing up. They must be positively elated.
We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
Not that one. Honk.
No, that's wrong.
And we have to shoot their statements with
That's
things
right.
that contradict
There's
them.
no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
Yeah.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been
Where the
dead
heck
too.
was Kyoko in all this?
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
We're simply just stringing together what we already know.
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It's staged. It's not even blurry like a good leak picture would be. My goodness, what an amateur.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit.
Maybe the suit was empty and they just posed it to look
Plus,
like that.
I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist? Simple.
Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Or what if that's a picture of Hifumi trying to drag Robo Justice away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely
He
there
looked
are
like he was
other
sweating.
explanations than the one you've offered up.
It's just Among Us? Kind of? It's a deduction
Not really.
game, I guess.
I say, not really Among Us, like, at all.
But it could be.
In fact, very much away from it.
We're gonna vote the imposter Among Us. I'm just imagining she must have such a hard time fitting a Twin Tails into that spacesuit, huh?
No, There is no other explanation.
Yeah, boop.
I got it!
There we go.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
You've been misled.
And the strange
You've been
costume might
duped.
only exist to lead us
And
astray
hoodwinked.
even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Why?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Yeah. Alright, we need to listen to the whole thing.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
For you, girl. Oh my gosh. That's a half-decent nickname for her. But I'm still gonna stick with...
want some Oreos.
Yeah. I have some, actually. You want them, Aiden?
Oh.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing
Yeah, because they
perfectly
couldn't
upright.
bend. Oh!
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up.
Oh.
No, that's wrong.
Because they couldn't bend at the waist.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
Skill issue on the maker's part.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
What is that noise?
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Oh, the crash out is about to be incredible.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh, amazing. What is that face, dude?
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
The accent switch up is really funny, yeah.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
As a hero, but
When
there's
we
nobody
asked
here by
him
that
who
last
had
name.
attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
I'm Ray!
Wait! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't
What?
make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
She is a hissing cat in that sprite.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Damn. Okay.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Last
I
names.
got it! That's right, our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation?
Very convenient.
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
There's nobody
But the
here
name
by
you
that
said
last
doesn't
name.
apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Voice actress must have had hella fun doing this.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Yes.
Well, do I?
Yes.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine! Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Accept it. Probably the e-handbook. Because that'll show her true name.
Hifumi was trying to tell
Displayed
us something.
Chihiro's true gender. And of
He
course it
wanted
would
us to
display
know
her
the killer's last name.
true name.
Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
It's upside
How long
down.
do you
She's
plan to
truly
go on
Australian.
pretending?
Wait, what the hell was that?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
No, that's wrong.
Since you have no way to contradict me, open your e-handbook.
That's it. The handbook.
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
And-
Celeste,
Prove your innocence.
can you please just tell us what really happened?
Yep.
Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because... Until the game's over, you never know what might happen!
Well, the game is very close to being over, honey.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and
Kind
shed
of
light
sounded
on
like she
all
was
your
saying
crimes.
pickles. Because, because,
And that'll bring everything to an end.
Oh, this is the manga. Okay.
The closing argument, the best part of each trial.
Yes. Talking, and oh my gosh, that face. I'm assuming they must have made a deal with Hifumi. Yep. Now, with that out of the way, they invited Hiro into the room. They knocked him out. Something? Heck. Hiro's gotta be confused. 1 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. in the rec room. Hiro was confused. Yeah. Then they shoved him into the suit, powered it up, dragged you away. And then you took a picture of it, right? Yeah. That sounds about right. And then, whoa, I scrolled too far. Act 3, Taka's going in there. He's checking his watch. And Ifumi notices, gets the hammer, and honk. He's dead, and then there's blood on the hammer. Wait, was it 3 or 4? Okay, well. Okay, so then they discover it. Celeste hands the hammer to us, shows the picture, and then we brought him to the nurse's office, or no, then we discovered him. He was in the library, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and put this here. I don't know where else. Gets brought to the nurse's office, gets the blood pack on himself. Huh? And then lies there, kinda dead, like. Oh, and then makes it look like he was attacked. Okay, I did get the placement right. And then we're all shocked at the discovery of his body, and yep, both of those happen at the same time. And Ifumi, when no one's looking, comes out, wraps Taka's body in the thing, takes it to the repository. Takes it to the repository. Looks like a ridiculous worm. Oh, he must have strained pushing the dolly. That makes sense. We'll take that and put that there. Because I'm not sure what else to put in that spot. And then he strained moving the dolly across, put it down. And he's a cat for some reason. And then while they're partying, she bonks him with a regular hammer that got washed off. Now, what goes in that spot? That's why I never miss this class trial if somebody's streaming it. Yeah. Yeah, Hifumi's expressions here are certainly something. That was from the last case. Backpack's not relevant. The crystal ball's not relevant. This is the only thing that's relevant. Let's try this.
You! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help
And we get the
carry
banger
out the
music.
murder. And that person was
Hifumi.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yep, 1 a.m.
First, They convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
That was Hero.
That someone they met with was Hero.
That expression is terrifying.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
They knocked him out.
they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take
He
pictures
didn't
of the
even shake
assault.
the camera to make it look like it was taken in a rush. What an amateur.
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Not much shenanigans. No spam bots have come back.
Well, it's because we're sub only.
Because we're sub only. Yeah.
They called Taka
That's
to
a
the
very good reason
equipment
why
room.
no spam bots are here right now.
Yep. And Honk.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which
How
was
are-
left there in the equipment room.
How are stubby legs like that able to support such a big body?
The reason
Cartoon
Hammer
logic.
number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
With the screaming.
For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time,
Justice
they
Hammer
planted
2.
Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our mind that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the
Those
room into a
effects are
crime scene
amazing.
in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Don't the killers get murdered at the end of the trial? Yes, they do. I wonder how they'll do Celeste.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
Yep.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape.
Dead body got up and walked away.
When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Rolled it on there.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
So it's Celeste and Hifumi, right? Yes. But Celeste is getting executed since Hifumi is already dead.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Honk.
Their plan
Is that
all
perfect?
along was
I think
to
that was
kill
perfect.
Hifumi
Nice.
and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Pudding bitch.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Checkmate.
I lost?
Yep.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
There it is. There it is.
Taiko?
Finally, dude.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
And the whole accent's dropped now too, which is perfect.
I know. She's using a lower voice and not an accent. Taiko Yasuhiro? Oh my gosh.
Who the fuck said that?
Laguna.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Okay, Monokuma.
You got more medals for more
I'm ready to
gambling.
begin.
Yep, more gambling.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Yep.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay.
Time to get the Krabby Patty secret formula!
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Eee! So what are they gonna do for you?
What?
Honk. Aiden,
Yeah, what's up?
you're Monokuma, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I forgot we do dialogue after this. Alright. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct! It's Celestia Ludenberg! Or, more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro!
Honestly,
I lost. Well, that sucks. Guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Fumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Shifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on her specialty, which is lying.
My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
And did you use... you know. I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. Get Hifumi to act as my accomplice.
indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Tako were both super into. She talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? Hold on a minute now. Ugh. What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
Yes, we feel very sorry for you.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. This isn't a flashback.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's one of the few times that this is not a fucking flashback, and I forget about it.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
as for
Oh
me,
no.
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
what?
Yeah, this is why Celeste is the most scumbaggiest motherfucker in this entire group.
Yeah.
Like, Byakuya is sadistic, Celeste is fucking psychopathic.
Yeah. Using people as a means to an end is not cool. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So
I was gonna say, it's not even the fact that they used other people, it's the fact that they faked something like that of all things and used that as fake leverage. That's
Yeah.
what's fucked to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, I have no sympathy for Luden bitch.
No one does. If they do, what the fuck are y'all doing?
So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far!
It wasn't him that went that far.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
Oh, I hate this fucking character.
Mm-hmm.
I hate him so fucking much, dude.
What?
I just hate Celeste so much because of that shit, dude.
Yeah. I thought she was a little
I'm
funny
about
earlier
to say
with the
something
whole...
I've never said before in my life.
What?
I thought she was a little funny earlier with the whole milk tea thing, but now that I see that selfishness
see her
was
true
taken this
colors.
far... No, I knew she was selfish, I just didn't know she was this selfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely unforgivable!
Unforgivable. That's what you
Oh
are.
my god.
What?
You're ridiculous.
I had to.
You're ridiculous.
I'm going to kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him!
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
Celeste is very much in it for herself. Yep. No sympathy. Or large, dopey guy she tried to frame. 2 of them. She tried to frame 2 large, dopey guys. The one who skipped a couple grades, and the one who skipped a couple, didn't skip a couple meals.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
This is
That
unforgivable!
bastard!
Completely unforgivable!
Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Hmm?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just ignore the fact that I'm staring into the camera like they do on The Office.
I was gonna say.
Ifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem.
Like, you disgust me!
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. I was half expecting him to make a fursuit, but I suppose that was okay. It's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
Like, so, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
Like, man, I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Fumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, blah blah blah. He just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Fumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Fumi would have an alibi so nobody could doubt him. I told him that and he believed it.
This all seems very straightforward, stereotypical.
Oreo Girl's manipulation is what caused their own downfall. All the mistakes and clues were left by Hifumi. And here I would like to introduce you to a Chinese proverb. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Actually, I'm not even sure that's Chinese. It's just good advice.
I was gonna say.
If he's stupid, it wouldn't make sense for him to make this plan? Exactly. Good and bitch was the stupid one all along. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Yeah, it's really fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now you sound like Byakuya!
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. That's not all there is to it. The moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But...
Like, what? You've been saying now we have to accept living here.
That is called a lie, hero.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
There was no way I could ever do that. So what was this dream, huh? The
It's
underground...
actually a very good question, what it would have been.
Yeah, what is your motivation? What makes you tick? What is on the inside of your brain? In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. Okay, you better have said it was like, the money was like for your parents' cancer treatment or something. Otherwise, I will simply not accept it. And
I don't think anything they say will accept it.
What?
I don't think no matter what they'll say will be a good thing.
Yeah. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. Bro! Wouldn't even set for something good. The selfishness knows no bounds! A
Literally.
castle? A castle? Bro. And together, handsome men from all over the world. To serve as my butler slash bodyguard.
It's such a fucking stupid one, man.
This looks like something straight out of a Twilight knockoff. Specifically, one of a certain, nature. This looks like a parody of that. What?
Yeah.
This is so bad, dude. Yeah. You are kidding me, girl. This is what you killed 2 people for? This is what you did it for? Are we serious? Like, so for real? Are we so
You sound
for
like you're
real?
gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. Well, if I do die, it's because of her stupidity, but whatever. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about! Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I'm gonna have an aneurysm from how...
Stupid this all is.
Yes, that. Thank you. She was just some loser who read too much Twilight in the end. And I thought Hifumi was a
very
loser.
fucking true.
Well, welcome to tonight's biggest loser, Tako Yasuhiro.
Oh my god. What, since you did a short earlier about Chihiro on a waffle, are we putting fucking Celeste on a taco now?
I guess we are.
Oh my god.
Hang on a minute, I read another message. This whole case is one big gamble she took. Having them find Taka and Hifumi simultaneously was a gamble too. I know, that was a big gamble. But it ended up paying off in the end. She won the battle, but she lost the war. She loves the thrill of gambling, risk, highs and lows, and just wants to come out on top of things? Well, in this case, she did not. It's probably something way simpler, probably. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. Got right to the edge, but...
There is nothing to be done.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
Sounds so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. How much you want to bet that this is just another lie? Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? Simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people.
Yeah, true.
I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then,
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
Bruh.
You just get executed. I forgot he said that. I forgot about that point.
I mean, reincarnation is about cycles, so makes sense that the cycle would repeat itself.
Like, you just get executed again.
Les smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, time for the rest of this.
Yep.
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a
I was
very
waiting for you to
special
sing
punishment.
Disturbing the peace.
No, I wasn't gonna make a
Look
joke.
into my eyes, yeah.
I was not gonna make that joke.
Now
How
then,
much I like
prepared a
making it
very special
otherwise.
punishment for her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
This is why I grabbed a whole bunch of lozenges today, because I knew I fucking needed them.
Say it again?
This is why I grabbed a bunch of cough drops today, because I knew I'd need them after this.
Yeah. So what are you letting Kyoko hold on to?
What?
Her room key?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
17.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
Dude, you're literally about to die. You may as well spill the beans.
Well then,
Yeah, true.
take care, everyone.
Bye.
I don't know why they never do that.
Weird shit. I absolutely love how her lying nature opens up to many different paths on how to interpret things, specifically her free time events. I really enjoyed her character. Yeah, I enjoyed it too, but now it is gone.
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
I hope not. What you gonna do? So is a castle gonna collapse on her? That'd be interesting. Although I don't know where they would get the budget for that. Okay, castle. Big stage. Don't know what the rabbit's about, though. Burning of the Versailles Witch. You're not even tied up. Oh. You said I'll burn you alive, and then you end up like this. Bruh. You wanted this. Why is Monokuma giving you what you want? This is not making sense.
It's Danganronpa. Are you really surprised?
No. Burning to death has got to be one of the worst ways to go. I'd want it to be quicker than that.
Nah. Well, I wouldn't want to get burned, but if I had to pick from either getting burned or getting drowned, I'd rather get burned.
Oh dear.
Because drowning's fucking terrifying to me.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
You got hit by
happened.
a truck.
Yep.
Perhaps we'll meet in another life, she says, as she gets isekai'd.
Yep. But yeah, I'd rather drown than get burned.
Damn,
to
she
death.
got like pancaked by the truck. Well, I guess now we have the pancakes to go with the butter.
Oh my god. You did not just fucking say that. Christ.
I'm sorry. Truck food claims another soul. It does. Oh my god. So the pancakes from Mondo are foreshadowing. Holy shit. Okay. Ugh. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. For him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
So the symbolism is she wants to be unique, hence why she fixed the accent. She dies in the most common way possible. Yeah, I was so confused at the start, because it's like, you seem to be accepting this a bit too much. Monokuma's giving you what you want. But then, of course, he had to twist it by throwing a freaking truck at her, which is awesome. I shouldn't say awesome. Somebody's dead. Still, though, that was kind of awesome. Hang on a minute.
Well, there are some people who actually have deaths that you can be all right with because they kind of wanted to either kill you or just didn't give a shit about anybody else.
Yeah, good riddance. Well. I mean, is it sad if the person was an unliver? No.
Yes, actually, Kay.
Maybe, I don't know.
It all depends on your morals, to be honest, because Mondo didn't deserve... Mondo, like, what he did was bad, yes, but he
did
is
it
a character
for
that is very
somewhat
much...
of a decent reason. Although, that's my favorite character. I miss Chihiro.
Yeah, it's an unforgivable crime, but it's one that a character... it's one about a character that... Yeah, it's the explanation overall.
The explanation may make you feel for them or not.
It's why people have sympathetic villains in shows and movies and everything, and also video games.
Yeah. There's always hope for growth, especially in Danganronpa, so kinda, yeah. But still, though. Burn in hell, lady.
I would say, this is one of the few characters where you can just straight up be like, yeah, they deserved it.
Good riddance. We will not be putting your picture on an ofrenda. We do not care about
fucking
you.
God, I just realized what you're talking about there.
Okay. Continue. Did you read this already?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez! And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation!
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw the trash if you just let me out of here!
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not!
What fun.
And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not
Don't talk,
responsible.
you're not responsible.
What?
Sorry, that is you. Not gonna like this sound like something Monokuma would say.
Yeah, it is. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking this. Ha! Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
Nothing you need to know, Monokuma.
Wah?
It is also really nothing of too much consequence.
Yeah. Well, it's probably where Alter Ego is located, no?
Maybe.
Or something.
That we'll have to find out during the next chapter.
Okay, buddy.
I had to, okay?
Shut up.
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Who?
It's Alter Ego
What?
the waffle. Yeah, there's just a box of Egos in the locker. Yep.
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Did he do?
Ooh.
Yeah, so when he says that, when they say that, it sounds really fucking weird.
It does. Okay.
What? Oh man, oh jeez! Oh man, oh jeez! What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea! I don't know anything about it!
What was that just now? Mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Oh, buddy. Y'all find out soon what that means.
Oh boy.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I get out of here!
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on and, enjoy your school life!
Eh,
Yeah, enjoy school life. Yeah, right.
yeah, right.
If you get lonely, give me a shout! Not that I'll do anything about it, of course!
see ya later!
Nyah, nyah, nyah. See ya!
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Why are we having
Just like usual.
Why are we having a Danganronpa breakfast? Alter Ego, Mondo Butter, Celestia, Pancake Burger. And we can have some of Sakura's protein coffee with it. Oh god, I wonder what that actually tastes like. That sounds
Probably
so bad.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
Ugh. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there somewhere.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. Left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
Mm-hmm. There's still an imposter among us.
Oh my god.
Then I'll go too.
What?
Did you really not mean it like that?
What?
Did you really mean to say it like that?
It's basically the concise explanation for what happened at the end of Chapter 2.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yep. Somebody's a mole.
You... Ugh.
Please, let me go.
Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
And it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall.
Hi, Shaggy. So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together?
Bro, why y'all gonna make it weird?
Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. No. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then.
We need to get into that locker. Unlocking the locker, and as the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? Safe. Thank goodness. Never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So?
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Might be as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? It just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is concerning, especially since you're so mysterious. Like, what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation? When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
And maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. See. What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm to what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back... She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but... Did Kyoko really be right about this? Okay, what are we hiding? What are you hiding, Kyoko? We're in the storage closet. way back in the back. And just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. Hidden passage? And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in, oh, revolving door! Secret tunnel! The shunk.
Oh yeah, this part of the game.
At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. What the hell is all this? I'd fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? Turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
The secret room. This is the secret room. What's in here? A lot of stuff. What's in here? Volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Between everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope Speak Academy Student Registry. It's the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. Before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. That's ominous. What's this? You must not leave. That's kinda weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. Strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Or we're being... I hope we're not being knocked out again. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? What? Okay, Lucha Libre being... knocking us out. That's lovely. Felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I don't know how long it had been. Ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. Dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Files are gone! Huh? Empty. Gone. It's all gone! Yearbooks, student registry, and the note that had fallen on the floor. All gone? What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Time unknown. Oh dear. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Let's see. In front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. Sound. It's coming from... Jim? What is going on in here? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here? In the gym? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming in from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more.
Oh yeah, this part. Yup.
Oh. What the hell? Sakura and Monokuma? Or maybe they raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. Forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
What? Deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? Hostage? And could it be? Mastermind Spy is... Ugh.
Yup.
It's a whole can of worms, ain't it?
And 7 surviving students.
Yep.
To be continued.
Yep. Cool. Super Robo Justice, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna save the game here. The fuck? This wasn't part of the deal. I'm going to resist you. Okay. This is a lot to unpack.
Yep. And that is why everything else will be figured out next episode.
Much fun.
That's why this is the most polarizing chapter. It's the weakest one in terms of the mystery, the best in terms of the cliffhanger ending, and the most justified blackened kill.
I guess.
Well, it is. She did all this out of malicious intent right off the jump.
Yeah, which
At least
doesn't
with
make
Leon,
it
he did it out
justified.
of... No, justified of the Blackened dying, not them
Oh,
doing their
okay.
stuff. Because at least with Leon, he did it first at self-defense and then afterwards malicious.
Huh.
Mondo had a lot of stuff
Mondo
going on
lashed
along
out,
with
yeah.
Chihiro. Yeah.
Yeah, my goodness.
It's definitely that's definitely the most emotional chapter. Chapter 2.
So... Sakura's the fucking mole?
Who is? Sakura? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah, our memories are fucky, and you must not leave. You know what I think is going on? At least my theory is... Okay, that picture of Mondo, Leon, and I think Chihiro, was it? That was the picture we saw in the art room? On the floor of the repository one of the times we entered. That is what I saw, correct? I'm asking you to help me confirm the details.
Just check in. You're asking about what?
The picture of Mondo, Leon, and I think it was Chihiro in the repository.
Yeah, what about it?
That combined with the you must not leave.
What are you asking that? Is that like relation to? Like what are you asking there?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to put the pieces together, and why our memories are fucky.
Let me just tell you this, babe. All of that will be revealed in the upcoming chapters. Trust. All of it will be slowly revealed. Also, why do I still have an outline on your stream? I just noticed that I still have it.
Well, why not?
It looks like so weird. It looks like partly drawn in.
Yeah, that's weird. Why is it like that?
Honestly, probably should just leave it just like as is, like without the outline, because it looks so wonky compared to yours, which looks fine.
Okay, there we go. I'll delete your outline if that's what makes you happy.
Well, it's just because it looks funky for some reason, and I don't get why.
I don't know,
Yours
man.
came out fine. It looks like yours actually was drawn in by yourself.
Yeah. I don't know why the lines on
Anyway.
yours are weird, though.
It's fine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this, like, for the record. Ugh.
What?
This is, like, one of my current theories. Are we clones?
No! What? Okay, dude, you're usually really good at this. Now you are way the fuck off.
Okay,
What?
because we were seeing the lives of our outside selves, and okay.
No, we're not clones.
Okay, that was just...
Okay, I'll at least give you the hint. That picture was of us actual real people.
Okay, so that was us. Okay.
Okay, Christ.
I don't know. That's what...
Where
It was
did the
just a
clones come
theory.
from? What? Where was that?
Because our memories
pulled
got
that
messed up.
fucking
Makoto was
Narnia.
just like... Okay, maybe I am overthinking it.
You
Maybe...
are very much overthinking, yes. You pulled that shit out of Narnia. What? Clones?
Because the pictures... I can't quite explain it.
No! Because it doesn't make sense. Why would we be clones?
You must
There's
not
been no
leave.
hints. There's been no hints towards that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, in terms of you must not leave, that'd be the suggestion we're in a simulation, not fucking clones.
Or we might meet our alternate selves outside.
No. What? You're overthinking this to shit.
Okay, whatever, man.
Yeah, the pictures are actually us. Before you go down a rabbit hole that is not correct.
Okay. Alright,
Not
actually,
fucking close.
pictures of your
Not
life
the
before
Clone
you
Wars.
forgot your memories. I mean, that makes sense. That makes a little bit more sense.
We are not doing the Clone Wars out here, dog. Jeez.
Oh, that was funny.
Alright,
like
anyway,
messing with
who are we gonna
Aiden.
go raid?
Somebody, that's for sure.
You say mess with me? Bryn, you were genuine as fuck when you said that. Don't even try to hide it. You genuinely thought that.
But it's funny.
Okay, anyway, who are we gonna go raid?
We're gonna raid Matt. Oh my god.
Animus?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, boop. Save that nonsense. YouTube Studio, why you being so weird? Oh, that is so funny. I do like messing with you.
Everyone knows for damn sure that you were just overthinking as fuck there. You can't deny it. No one will believe you.
There is such a thing as lying.
No one will believe. No, Nyssa, that is one of your theories. That is a you theory, not one that you just make up just for shits and giggles. You actually thought they were clones.
It was a little thought. I was like, I'm just gonna say this to mess with Aiden.
No, Nyssa, you said it with such genuine stuff that it is not a lie.
I thought that for a period of time.
Well, you thought fucking wrong.
I figured out it was wrong, and then I decided to say it to mess with you, because it most likely wasn't true.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that for a second.
Okay, buddy. Believe what you want to
No
believe.
one will. Literally no one will, because you said it too genuine.
Again, there is such a thing as lying. It's a honk raid.
But you could have said, I'm kidding, literally, right when you said it, and you didn't. And you usually do that when you're joking. So no, we're all gonna think that you actually thought it was clones because you fucking thought it was.
Pickles, 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 pickles! That was funny. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna raid Matt. You should be redirected automatically after the stream ends. Thank you for being here. Happy time zone and honk!